by Noah's Arcade. Brought to you. By okay.
So hello!
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome to episode 38.
I was going to say 38.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
Of Vanderhoff and Co.
Presents.
No, shut your faces.
That's my fault. I do that all the time.
I'm High Stefanition.
I'm Monkey Man Phil.
I always wait for you to do your bit, and then I go, yeah, no, I'm Anton Bain. But then I always wait for you first.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Tracy, I love you. But I just can't continue the way we are.
I've never done that voice before.
What is that from?
It was a little bit of, in 30 Rock, Jack Donaghy does a Tracy Jordan's dad impression of his dad. And
Right.
So he's trying to play like a southern black American guy. And that's how he talks. Like,
Tracy, I love you.
Always, whenever I think of
Baldwin.
Tracy Morgan, I always think of when he was in...
Cop Out.
No, I do not think of Cop Out.
Worst soundtrack in a movie ever.
Cop Out, which one's that?
The Bruce
Really
Oh.
Willis,
movie.
Tracy Morgan,
And,
Kevin, directed by Kevin Smith.
Yeah, real disappointing movie.
Yeah, unfortunately. I went to cinema.
Bruce Willis does
Oh, no,
does
did
not
I?
like him as a director. He's
Yeah,
like,
but Bruce Willis...
He's like, oh, it might have been a good movie if he wasn't sat around smoking weed all day long. Like, literally said it in an interview to the magazine. He bombed the movie himself.
But there's a whole thing, if you listen to any of the Kevin Smith podcasts, he actually talks of how Zack and Miri Make a Porno didn't do as well as everybody had said. They're like, oh, this is your... who's that guy who did, like, Superbad and...
Judd Apatow.
They were like, oh, Kevin, this is your Judd Apatow. This film's gonna make...
Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Banks. Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't. And that was the sort of deciding thing that kind of Kevin Smith then was like, do you know what? I'm going to smoke a lot of weed. Because he wasn't really that guy beforehand. He wrote about it.
Yeah.
But he'd never, and yeah.
So in Cop Out, after that, or was it Zack and Miri, sorry?
I'm trying to think of when Cop Out... Actually, I think Cop Out might have come before Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Oh, really? I thought it was after.
So
Phil's probably Googling it.
So now he's like king of the stoners.
Yeah.
Even though he kind of was before,
He
but he wasn't. Yeah.
Alright.
And have you seen photos of Kevin Smith
He's
recently?
fucking tiny. It's crazy.
It's... Oh my god.
It's an inspiration.
Yeah.
For fat people like Phil.
No, what?
That was easy. Like, I literally caught the fucking catfish you were talking about a second ago. I was like, taking a picture of that.
Zack and Miri is 2008 and Cop Out is 2010.
But yeah, it was because Kevin Smith and Bruce Willis met on the set of Die Hard 4.
What the fuck was Kevin James doing in Die Hard 4?
Kevin Smith.
Sorry, Kevin Smith. Obviously, Kevin James.
Kevin Smith is in Die Hard 4.
Doing what?
Have you not seen Die Hard 4?
Yeah, I have. That's how much I thought about that movie.
Do you know what? I love Die Hard 4.
Is that the one with Timothy Olyphant?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually alright.
It's the fifth one with...
Is his son?
Yeah, Jai Courtney.
I haven't seen that one.
Don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's all right, but it's not a Die Hard film.
Right, yeah. I actually, by the way, I quote you a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely. Because of the movie Olympus Has Fallen.
Bring it closer.
Get over here.
Because of the movie Olympus Has Fallen. I quote you for something you said years and years ago, which was, that should have been Die Hard 5.
Yes, Die Hard in the White House.
Yeah, I actually said to people, oh, Olympus Has Fallen, that should have been a Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
Not White House Down, Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah, Olympus Has Fallen is awesome.
I actually really enjoyed the movie. I've probably seen it a bit too many times.
Why don't we play a game of Go Fuck Yourself and you can go first? So it's something like that, but yeah.
It's way better because I just didn't think Jamie Foxx was a good president.
I don't like Jamie Foxx anyway.
I mean, I like him in Django, but he's my least favourite character in Django.
He's in. Excuse
Horrible
me.
Bosses.
Yeah, but there's a
Motherfucker
film
Jones.
coming out
Motherfucker
that
Owen
he's
Jones.
in, and I want to see this film, but I can't. I really just I mean, I love Baby Driver as a movie, but I don't like Jamie Foxx.
He's not that very much, is he?
He's not, no, luckily.
Yeah.
But he does turn out to be.
Do you know that in Baby Driver, the difference between playing with headphones in and not?
What?
Right. So if you watch Baby Driver with headphones in, whenever he's listening to the music, you hear it how he hears it.
Really?
So if it's in the left hand of his ear that he can only hear it of, only you can. And so whenever he's listening to his music, you hear exactly how he hears things. Only if you wear headphones.
I didn't know that!
That's so fucking clever, I think.
What?
Well, of course, Edgar Wright. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna.
How about that?
That's amazing.
Yeah, so because he has hearing issues, when you wear it with headphones, you hear it from his perspective, and more than you would before.
No, I
Is
haven't
that
even-
only on like DVDs or?
Oh, I literally,
Blu-ray?
it was either a special edition or it's a DVD version. It won't be like on
TV,
like,
when you watch on TV, yeah.
But yeah, if you watch it,
Oh.
it's a proper copy.
He was in last year's Robin Hood with the lad from Kingsman.
Kingsman, yeah.
And we've got that to watch at some point, and I'm just like, I want to see that film, but it's got Jamie Foxx in it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Which one?
Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, the guy. He's actually quite good as Turkish.
No, that's Snatch.
Mustard?
He's Eggsy.
Eggsy. And he was something like that.
But he's also
Oxfords. Never Brogues.
yes,
I've already
he's
seen it.
in Sing.
With
Oh yeah, he's a gorilla, isn't he?
He's the youngest
He's the
of the
younger
gorillas
gorilla.
who plays
I know
Elton
it.
John.
I've not seen Sing.
But gentlemen, Happy New Year!
Oh, is this the first one since?
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
first one in
Oh, yeah.
2019. We're in the future.
Or in the past.
The Mayans didn't even think we'd get this far.
No, exactly. Their long count Canada only lasted up to December 21st of 2012.
And apparently that's when everyone's going to die. I think
And
it was.
sadly not. We've carried
We
on.
carried on the Olympics.
Unfortunately.
Carry on regardless.
Yeah.
But yes, Jamie Foxx and Taron Egerton, he's in Sing. And speaking of films and music, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody the other night.
Out of 5, what would you give it?
I'd give it 5.
A lot of
It's
people are saying this.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
A lot
I
of people
really
saying
want to
this.
see it. I just haven't had time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the fuck out of it. And so much so, for like the last... I was watching it at home on my TV. I didn't even want to pause it to get up for a wee. I was enjoying it that much, I was putting up with having a full bladder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just so that I just
Will
carried
that
on.
slightly
And
damage your cinematic experience?
it did slightly, because as soon as it finished, I just switched it off and ran to the toilet.
I heard the guy that I don't know who the guy is who plays Freddie Mercury,
Rami
but he
Malek.
does
Rami Malek, yeah.
he does a fantastic job of it.
It does, yeah. It's. I was saying to my wife that it's the performance, to get it as well as he did, it is a fine line between comical and silly and believable.
Yeah.
And the performance, he gets it spot on.
Yeah.
Because initially, it's not quite. You're kind of like,
You're like, huh?
but it is so. And if you've ever seen footage of Freddie Mercury being interviewed and how he actually was, it's amazing.
So it sounds like he did as good a performance as he did in Until Dawn, the PlayStation 4 exclusive.
I really enjoyed Until Dawn.
Actually, yeah, I got it.
I watched that. I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the guy from. Every time I see him in stuff, I'm like, it's the guy from Until Dawn.
And then the other guy is the guy from Agents
Agents
of
of
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Shield. Yeah. We liked him in Agents of Shield. He was good.
Yeah.
Brent something.
Brent.
Brent. No, is it Brent or might be Brett?
Could be Brett.
Brett?
I don't know.
Brett?
Brett Favre.
Brett?
Quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know why I know that name. I think it's probably been in a comedy show of
It's
some
South
description.
Park.
Is it?
Yeah,
Brett
just
Favre's
used-
in an episode of South
yeah.
Park a lot. So even though they're like they're Denver Broncos,
Yeah.
so Emmett Smith in it a lot.
Speaking of which, TV and stuff, I got for Christmas the Blu-ray box set
There you go.
of series. It is actually
Looks big,
the
isn't it?
Blu-ray box set of
Wow.
series 1 to 8 of Red Dwarf.
You're awesome. Amazing.
So I have been watching Red Dwarf.
That's what you were watching it on.
That was what I was watching it on. So this big Blu-ray set, and you've got disc 1 of this. You get each series comes on is 2 discs. First disc is the Blu-ray of all the episodes. Second disc is the DVD of all the extras, like the documentaries, the smeg outs, all the like deleted footage, and they do that, and it's Blu-ray, and it's been upscaled, and I'm halfway through series 4, and it's awesome.
Wow, nice.
I forgot how absolute like fire the first series was.
Yeah.
It just out the gate, it is just amazing.
Yeah.
I remember watching that on like Channel 4 when I was so young with my
No,
brother.
it would have been BBC Two.
Was it BBC Two?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh yeah, because it had the 2 like on a thing, on a side with the little bottom cut out. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because that's the era of that. And I always remember I didn't quite get it at that age because I was still quite young. But my brother, he was just like, "This is literally the funniest thing on TV."
Yeah.
And then obviously a couple of years later when I re-watched it, not on Channel 4 either, BBC Two still.
Yeah, or it's mostly on. It's either on UK Gold,
yeah.
or Dave.
Would have been Dave. What's before Dave? Jack? Jake? No, it's Jack FM. Sorry, I'm thinking of Jack FM. Oh, about it.
There you go. So yeah, that was basically my January. Oh, and I watched Bumblebee as well.
It was with John Cena.
Well, they said he was in it, but
Brilliant.
You just couldn't see him
no.
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, no, we got that, Phil.
Yeah, thanks. that was a lineup. He was either right, just so you know, Phil, Stefan was going to say that joke, or I was going to say that joke. It was a lineup.
But I really enjoyed Bumblebee.
Yeah.
It's got loads of Gen 1 Transformers stuff.
Oh, okay.
And Soundwave talks
Gotcha.
in the proper Soundwave voice.
Not that
And no, awesome. Yeah, really good. But
out of 5,
no, I'd say 4. I don't do part measures.
you don't do half stars.
No.
I have to give half stars. I watch like 250 movies. Oh no, that's fine, thank you. Yeah, I will. I don't know.
So
I
yeah,
thought it was cream cheese.
no. Or KY jelly.
Oh no, I would never think it's that.
You should be more optimistic. So yes, my Red Dwarf Blu-ray was my favourite Christmas present, and that's kept me going through the whole of the month. Did you guys have good Christmases?
Yeah, right. We forgot that we haven't really recorded since then.
No.
It felt like after Christmas we recorded.
This is after Christmas, Phil.
No, last time.
Last time, yeah.
I thought it was before New Year and after Christmas.
Not that wasn't when we last recorded, but we have done that. The previous Christmas episode was that one.
Oh, okay. And it,
So no, we
it's a
haven't.
bitch.
We haven't seen each other since Christmas or New Year.
Correct. Yeah. I don't think I've even spoken to verbally to any of you
You've been. Where is Red Dead set?
in the year or the place.
Place.
The place, well, it's across New Austin and West Elizabeth, and obviously Lemoyne as well. But
So
yeah, West Elizabeth.
that's where you've been.
Yeah,
You've been out on the prairie.
yeah, a little bit. Well, the prairies are the Great Plains, so that's yeah. I mean, that's. I don't usually go down to New Austin as much nowadays. I usually tend to stick around West Elizabeth or Lemoyne. I might go to Amberino if I've got my winter gear on. Otherwise, it's too cold up there. And if you stay in Coulter, and I found in Coulter, in this little like mining village that's been abandoned, and in one of the rooms they've got a boiler. But in the game, if you're next to a boiler, even if it's connected or not, it has an extra 10 degrees in temperature, so you don't freeze to death in the cold at midnight. So you go into that little room and go next to this little heater, and it keeps you warm. It keeps you at like 15 degrees, which up in Amberino, that's like amazing weather. Like that kind of time of night, you're like minus 15. You haven't got a hot jacket or warm jacket on, sorry. Your vitals start going down quite fast. You feel it.
Can you feel
Oh
it?
god, yeah. You just asked me a simple question of where I was, and I just went on a tangent. That's how much that game's taken over my life.
Yeah, you've been playing a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2, haven't you?
A little tiny bit, yeah.
Was that your Christmas?
That was.
Did you spend Christmas in Lemoyne?
I did for a bit, but not as much as I did. And the reason why it was is because I like going into all the taverns, all the saloons, because on the single player, obviously at night time, you either sleep or you go and do something. Like, so you can go play poker, you can play blackjack. You can do things on the single player. So what I would do is I would go into the saloons and I'd play poker, or I'd do blackjack, because at the moment I'm trying to do all those gambling challenges. So I'll go into the saloons, and they had updated the game and put in Christmas songs. So like the piano guys, when I first heard it, it was so cool. And it was like the piano guy was literally doing a set of like 7 or 8 different Christmas songs. And I really thought it was quite cool for a bit. Because obviously I don't really celebrate Christmas. So after a while I'm going, where's my normal songs, man? I then put headphones in, but then I can't hear all the guys talking, because obviously I get quite immersed into the world. So I was like, all I can hear is Christmas songs over and over and over again for about 5 hours on one day. And I was like, no, it's just too much for me. So I just turned it off for a little bit, and then I was like, I'll just play Uncharted 3 over Christmas. And then obviously December 29th or 30th hit, and then they took the music off, and then I went back onto Red Dead and just played it literally a load.
Oh, okay.
So I would say the entirety of January, just the online game, I think I'm at 5 days. Just for online.
Blimey.
And obviously single player on my second playthrough. So my first one I did it in about 59 or 62 hours, something like that. And then on my second playthrough in about 30 hours. So, yeah. And I had like 2 long weekends off in January. And I just played Red Dead the entire time.
You've been playing Red Dead as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
They've always been playing it a lot.
Quite a bit. I'm trying to platinum it, to be honest. So I'm mainly focusing on platinuming that game more than anything else, and then I'm going to move on to another game after I platinumed it.
Phil, what percent are you on now?
Let me have a look, actually.
What is it,
I think it's like 51.
Yeah.
51 total completion?
What, on the storyline?
No,
Total completion.
Or on trophies?
On trophies and a game.
So
Okay.
trophies, I think I'm on 51%. On completion of game, I'm on 96.7.
I was going to say, I thought it was 97. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 96.7% complete.
96.7.
It's
So to get oh, damn, boy. To get platinum, you're going to have to play online.
yeah.
That's amazing. I've just unlocked the last achievement for online the other day. It was get to level 50.
That's a lot. What your last one was it?
And the achievement's called Notorious, I do believe.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like,
you got it.
Yeah, when I started, baby.
I'm trying to think. I've got 1, 2,
But he's coming
3,
for you?
4. I think I've got 4 or 5 left offline to get.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, but they're difficult ones.
What, like, it would be like, do all the hunting, do all the...
Oh no, it's more than that then. It's probably like 6 or 7. Because you've got to do all the hunting. So you've got to have hunted every single animal and stripped it all. You've got to have been able to hunt every animal but researched it all.
Yeah.
You've got to be killed by 18... No,
bears.
not killed by 18 bears, but knocked over by 18 bears
and survive and then win. Yeah.
survive but still stay on the floor and kill it.
The Revenant, effectively.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you got the Revenant blade as well?
What do you mean? No.
Up in... I can't remember where it is.
Wapiti?
It's more top left. So, do you know where the legendary deer is?
Yeah, you're up in Amberino if you're at that top left.
Yeah, but not up in the snowy area.
Okay, so you're slightly left where it comes above the tall trees.
Yes. Well, a bit further up.
Okay.
Around there is a guy that's had his face bitten off on top of underneath a bear with a bear
On top
dead.
of
Dead, with a blade in its neck, and you take the blade out. It's like a saber tooth or something, blade or something.
I've seen it. I didn't take the knife.
Did you not?
No, I walked up to it and
Oh,
looked,
no.
I didn't realise you could take the knife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to go back there and do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Red Dead for both of us.
I feel like I'm missing out,
It's...
but I don't, because I don't think I'd be able to give it the time that it...
Like one of my co-workers, Jackson, at work, he was saying the exact same thing. 'Cause he's got a kid, a family, all that kind of stuff. And he was saying that he knows how long it is. So before the game came out, he knew that he wants it. He loved Red Dead 1, completed it, and that kind of... He literally talks... He knows the storyline like I do for Red Dead 1. For Red Dead 2, he knew he wasn't going to be able to give it the time. So he got the game, and he did the gold glitch straight away and got like $15,000 dollars straight away. And then he watched like loads of videos, so he knew the ending before he even got there. Now, imagine, Phil, at the end of chapter 6, before you into the prologues, and you knew what was going to happen. Like the difference between knowing it and then not, and it's just like it's too much. But each to his own, right? So he's literally done the story now. So he's playing it, and he was saying to me the other day, he goes, he now plays it for like half an hour here, half an hour there. And he goes, it's just as good because of how much you get in those 30 minutes.
If he's watched the storyline from like one perspective, so he might have watched it from a dishonourable perspective, not.
It was honourable. He looked at it on it.
So is he going to be playing that route, or?
I don't know. The reason why he did it, obviously, is because he didn't think he was going to get time to play it. That was the only reason why. So I can't really say you've done the wrong thing, because he didn't think he was even going to buy it. His wife bought it for Christmas. He wasn't expecting it. He was like, I'm not going to play it. It's too long. But honestly, you can. I played it the other day for 40 minutes. In those 40 minutes, I sent you the text in, I feel, of how much I did in just 45 minutes. It was crazy.
Okay.
And it was just going from one place to another. All I was doing was going from Rhodes to Saint Denis. And in that time...
Saint Denis! Saint Denis!
Love it.
That's that Blondie song, isn't it?
I haven't...
Denise,
Oh, yeah, of course. Because Saint Denis itself is actually named after a place in Paris, which is Saint Denis, right in the middle of the centre, and it's really well known for its prostitution. But yeah, you can still play it after every 45 minutes, half an hour here and there, before you know it. And then there's days off that you do get, you play like for free, maybe 3 or maybe 8 or 9 hours in one go, in one sitting, and then fall asleep playing, and then wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning and you carry on playing. Obviously, we all do that, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, my work hasn't started to slow down at work as well, because I'm just so not paying attention, because I'm always thinking about Red Dead or anything. Same as you guys, right?
Yep, of course. No, I've not had as much time as I'd have liked, but I have been working my way through God of War,
right?
Just because a guy who I work with has played it and is like, keeps talking about it, and then I've been the other half of my time has been Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
It does look really, really good, and it's on my list to buy. I'm waiting for it to come down in price. That Hitman 2.
So I've got my next game after Red Dead is Spyro.
Nice.
Because I managed to pick Spyro up from someone for like £9.
Sweet.
That's really cheap. What,
Yeah.
did he owe you money or something? What?
Huh? No. He was just like, I think I can get this for trade in for £9. I was like, I'll give you £9 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Nice.
Wow.
I was like, cool. So, got that.
Was it like his kid's game, he stole it and he needed drugs or something?
To be honest, I don't care. I've got Spyro
There's all that
for
matters.
£9.
Yeah, nice. Very good.
Yeah, good deal.
But I got Burnout Paradise for Christmas, remastered.
I did like that game the first time around.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
a very
just
cool,
as good as...
cool racer. Very cool. The soundtrack's really good.
Mm-hmm.
The effects are really nice. The Paradise City?
Paradise City, yeah.
Really nice setting.
And it's narrated by DJ Atomica.
DJ Atomica.
Yeah, did you never play any of the SSX games? Yeah.
Wow.
But it's not. It's a certain. I can't think of what the radio station. It might be just Paradise FM.
Yeah.
But he's like, hey, this is DJ Atomica.
Yeah,
and this
I
is
remember the
Paradise
voice,
FM.
yeah.
Yeah. He
Wow.
It's like the last game I remember him doing Burnout Paradise.
Because SSX Tricky, I absolutely love that game.
They did have. I think he narrated SSX Blur on the Wii, but I don't think there's quite as much in it.
Right. Okay.
Was he not on the arcade game as well?
What
So
arcade game?
the SSX arcade game.
I'm going to guess he was, but I didn't even know there was an SSX
No, me
arcade
neither.
game.
Ah, I swear I went down. Do you know when we were going to do the arcade game?
Mm-hmm.
Because I went down to the pier and I got to play loads of them for free, luckily enough. And there was an SXX one there. And I swear I heard his voice on that.
It's possible.
I'm sure if he's tied into one contract, all of them.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
One
look
is all.
it up.
All is one.
DJ Atomica.
Brazil.
Bravo. The guy who plays him is called Mark Hildreth.
Obviously.
Hildreth. Yeah. SSX 3, SSX Blur, and SSX 2012. Oh yeah, the one that came out on PS3 and Xbox. And Burnout Paradise. And he was also in Metal Gear 4.
That's who?
It says he was just enemy soldiers.
Oh, okay. So that's like every person you kill.
Speaking of which, Metal Gear Solid 4, they announced today the
PS3
games
title, isn't it?
for PlayStation Plus for February.
Yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of them.
Yeah. It's
Along
PS3
with-
though, isn't it?
Yeah, PS3, yeah. along with Rogue Aces and Gunhouse.
For the Vita.
Also, for PS3, Phil, Dive Kick.
Dive kick.
I had a bet with someone at work that he'd do that.
Oh, okay.
Dive kick.
Dive Kick!
Right.
Also, For Honor.
Yeah, okay.
For honor. Yeah. Right.
For Honor.
For honor.
Not for the King, Where Are You?
Where are you, kid?
And the complete first season of Hitman.
Yeah. That's actually a really good free one. And also as well, it's also a sad announcement for PlayStation Plus, isn't it?
Sad announcement.
There's a sad announcement.
Is there?
Yeah, this is the last month of PlayStation Vita and PS3 support. No more free games.
Is it this month, is it?
I think so, yeah. It's
I
either
thought
this
it was
month or
March.
Yeah, they're going to stop supporting the Vita and the PlayStation 3 to increase the cloud storage.
Oh, yeah. So PlayStation Plus subscribers get 100 gig of cloud storage.
I've been using it ever since my PlayStation crashed and I lost everything, and then realised that I had an online game save on a couple of things, and that will bought my Minecraft pyramid that I mentioned in the previous episodes. Oh, it's so beautiful. And but yeah, I've used it ever since. So now I'm always updating. And obviously, I have two PlayStation 4. So of course, I just one game will. I might have XCOM 2 game saves over here on this console, and I have to save between the two, like with Red Dead or GTA. More realistically, it's Red Dead I'm talking about. And then I got the game save on my cloud storage as well, and I do make sure like once a week I back it up.
Nice.
Just safe, guys. Just safe.
I also made a note of next month's Xbox Games with Gold. They've got Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, which is like a Metroidvania kind of a game, and Super Bomberman R, which is not long come out.
That's good, actually. Yeah.
And was a launch title for the Switch. So I'm like quite jealous of that. Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is the remastered
Is that the
PS3
in a pirate ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I want to play.
Yeah.
And Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy.
Hang on, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good game. That's annoying.
So, yeah. No, I don't. And I'm like, it's probably one of the first months I've actually thought, I really like what they're giving away with Games with Gold.
And the good thing about it as well, Games of Gold, you keep it forever, don't you? It's not just for your subscription, which it is for the PlayStation.
No, it's the
It's the other way around as well.
Yeah.
Oh, because I've still got certain PlayStation. I got some my Xbox 360, and those games must have been then because I've still got them on my console, on my Xbox 360. Because I've just started playing Fallout New Vegas. It must be the old ones on the 360.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Or you're still paying for gold.
I don't want to admit that. The console wasn't connected to the internet. And
then that
the game was
maybe.
still playing. But the moment I turned it back on was the moment I realised that I've been paying for Xbox Live Gold for 2 years that I haven't used.
Fucking hell. There you
Yay.
go. Yay. So yeah, those are some quite good lineups. I was playing Steep, which was
The snowboarding
last
game
month,
on
the
PlayStation
snowboarding
Plus.
one that I played the beta. I like that.
I went to go play it, turned it all on, installed it, and then it had some weird signing up process, and I went, I can't remember right now, and I haven't gone back to it yet. I had to do something to play the game.
Ubisoft, isn't it?
Yeah, so I had to create one of their accounts
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And
They do
Oh,
it
yeah,
for
I've
all their
had
games
Ubi-
now.
yeah, but
I
the
mean,
moment I
so
put my
quick.
password in, my email in, and a new password, it said, this email's already in use. And I'm like, well, of course it is, because I got it for Assassin's Creed. What's my part? I can't be mess with that. I can't do a password
I quite
reset.
like that because it gives you like the Uplay
points that you can
points
unlock
and
certain things.
unlock stuff.
I don't
I've
mind it,
I've
but-
got loads of Ubisoft Uplay.
I had it for
points.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, mine are all the Assassin's Creeds,
Yeah.
Rayman, Far Cry, because I platinumed 3.
Of course, you'd have got loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a few points and then I spent them all on Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, mine was like an early Assassin's Creed I did it on.
Yeah.
Maybe like, it wasn't Black Flag. It was one that was on land, so it must have been 2. I don't know, it would be Brotherhood.
But I quite like, I'm kind of swaying away from Ubisoft, but they still make a lot of the games that I quite like Starlink, the one with the
You
Star
enjoying
Ring.
that?
I'm really liking it.
Okay.
It's like a third person Ubisoft game, but you're in a spaceship, and it's just I've really been enjoying it. Like
Yeah.
leveling up. I've got like 4 million credits of the the money you can get in it.
Is that good?
There's just nothing to spend it on.
Oh,
There's just nothing to spend it on because there's other items that you have to get in order to level up and stuff. So the currency kind of comes second.
Right. Okay.
To all of that, I've got like 4 minutes. So whenever it's like, oh, you have to pay for this, okay,
All right.
just throw money. If
Oh,
I
how
can
much does that
upgrade,
cost? Oh, money. Okay, here's money.
Yeah.
I got money. Yeah, I
some
have
of
that.
some of the power ups that you get for your weapons and stuff, you can level up and you can combine them to make them stronger.
Yeah.
But that takes other currency.
Other currency?
Yeah, so as you go around, you can pick up these cores from the larger aliens that you take down.
Yeah.
You get these cores, and the cores are the currency.
Do they sing a song?
They do. Thunder only happens when it's raining.
Well, you guys know. I don't know the words to that.
Players only love you when they're playing.
Oh.
What else did the cores do? What can I say to make you love me?
Oh my god, yeah.
What can I do to make you care?
What can I do to make you care? Thank you.
You don't really hear much about them these days, do you?
No, apart from the John Claude Van Damme adverts.
That's
sorry, that's
different
cause.
calls. Yeah.
Different cause there. Sorry.
So,
I can see where I got it wrong because it's so similar.
but yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
But no, I've been quite liking Starlink.
Yeah?
I don't want to have to go out and buy extra weapons and stuff to unlock things. Because there's still stuff I haven't unlocked because you
it's
can
like a
buy
tree,
the...
is it? So you got like an upgrade tree.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you can buy toys.
It's like Skylanders.
It's like Skylanders. But you can buy different weapons for your spaceship and it clips onto the ship and appears in-game. So you can switch out. Some enemies will have... You've got different elements. You've got kinetic weapons, fire weapons, ice weapons, gravity weapons, and stasis weapons.
Yeah.
And there's also freeze weapons as well. But if your ice weapon does a charged attack, then that counts as... Anyway. And so each one will counteract the other.
Uh-huh.
And when you buy the game, the starter pack, you get an ice weapon, a fire weapon, and a ship, and wings. And you can pop it all together, put it on this stand on the game, and it gives you the thing in the game.
Right. Okay.
In the shops, you can buy different pilots and ships and weapons and combine them, and it appears in the game. That's my combining.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
And you can then put it in the game, and so if you're attacked by an ice creature, you could use
Fire.
a gravity weapon and a fire weapon would then combine, create this fire vortex.
So you're combining, are you? There.
Yeah,
But-
that's my combining
yeah,
mind.
Sure. Yeah.
Surely you should recognise it.
I did. That's what I make sure because you said.
I was going
It's
to
not
say,
that
that doesn't look like
That's-
combining.
No, that's not combining. But I'm just...
Ooga, ooga.
So you can use the different weapons for different effects, and you
Right.
can switch it out as you're going in the game.
Okay.
So if you
It's
meet...
a more interactive style game.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
but
expensive.
there are some of the puzzles in the game that require certain things.
Right.
So you can only unlock these things if you're using gravity and a stasis weapon at the same time. And sometimes there'll be stuff dotted around the map that you can use, but generally it's to go out and buy these other parts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to,
Yeah.
but
How
and
much are these other parts?
actually the price has fallen out of it completely. So whereas the starter kit itself, I paid
7?
54, and that was with discount. You can pick up the starter kits for 15 quid now.
Yeah. Maybe you're saying this.
Oh, yeah.
So the extra ships were 25. They're now 12.50.
Yeah.
The weapons are a fiver for a pack of 2.
It's not terrible, but it's still...
Well, if you're buying a game for 12 quid,
I suppose if you're buying everything, if you bought the basic of everything you needed, now
then
it
can
probably
afford
would be...
the extra bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I would need to get is one ship which comes with two weapons and a different pilot, because you get different pilots. They have different abilities as
Right,
well.
yeah.
all it would take is maybe one ship. I've researched it.
Yeah.
One ship, one pilot, and maybe 2 weapon packs, and I'd have everything that I would need to cover each base and be able to swap them all out. And
It sounds like quite a pretty okay-ish game, to be fair. I like the sound
it's
of it.
it's value. If you pick up the starter kit for like 15 quid, you're getting excellent value for money, because you literally go to. It's like No Man's Sky meets Star Fox.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But good No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Well, now No Man's Sky.
yeah.
Obviously,
You
I haven't
explore.
played it since.
You explore,
Yeah,
you
it's really
research the life forms on the planet, you build observatories and refineries and stuff, you're clearing out the enemy presence on there, and all the while you're travelling, you go, I think there's like 6 planets, and you literally leave the atmosphere and then have to activate your hyperdrive to fly to the other planet, and it can take like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
And along the way there is stuff to discover, and
Like in Elite No Man's Sky.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got the it's got a Ubisoft open world kind of a third person open world sandbox game feeling to it, but you are literally traveling between planets.
Yeah.
And I'm really liking it. And the Switch version has the Star Fox characters and the Star Fox ship. So I'm just like, well, fuck yeah, of course I'm buying.
Why wouldn't you get that? Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'd recommend. I would have recommended it before, but for 15, if you could pick up the starter kit for 15 quid,
Yeah.
Pick up Starter Quid.
yeah,
Starter Quid.
starter quid,
Starter Quid.
That sounds
For
like
15.
a loan company that if you don't
Starter
pay
quid.
quite-
starter quid,
Yeah.
or it's a setup for
APR.
businesses.
business loans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
APR at 1,549
Yeah.
Yeah.
We own your whole company.
after 2 weeks.
Always petrol probably belongs to us.
Your home may be at risk if you don't keep it repaired. I lost what I was saying then. I think I had a stroke. We'll just gloss over that. I've also been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Let's go. Eevee. Why'd you get Eevee over Pikachu?
Because my friend Ashley
Has Pikachu.
has the Pikachu one.
Okay.
Works with him.
Any good?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, it's actually... I've done it, and I've done the Elite Four, and I still want to go back and do some other bits.
Have you caught Mewtwo?
No, that's what I've got to do.
Mewtwo.
You think it's been dumbed down in a lot of ways, but it actually still plays. They counter that with other. So whereas they've made it easier to
catch.
play,
Yeah.
on the flip side, they've balanced that out
In what sense?
in the sense that you've still got to level up to fight
The Elite
people
Four
and
bosses. And...
yeah.
Okay. But I just don't know the catching.
Eh.
Well, there's meant to be another Pokemon game coming out soon, isn't there?
Yeah,
For the
there's
Switch.
supposed to be a full-on RPG for the Switch.
Which I'm more interested in.
It might appear at the end of the year.
Might appear.
It might appear. But
Might appear.
saying that, they've delayed Metroid Prime 4 into, like, 2021.
Wow. Is that for Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I don't know who was developing it beforehand, but Nintendo have announced the other day that they weren't happy with how it was developing, and they've completely scrapped it, and it's gone back to the original developers of Metroid Primes 1, 2 and 3, wasn't it? Retro Studios.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty
So they've
big...
literally scrapped the progress they've made and just given it back to the original developer of the series.
Wow.
And Nintendo
That's
turned
a
around
big
and they
move.
were, and Nintendo turned around and were like, yeah, we would hands up. This is what we're doing.
They wouldn't do it justice. You know what? They'll probably get more kudos for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been sending out a game that's not complete,
Yeah.
like a lot of people.
Electronic Arts.
Yeah.
Well, there was that other game. What was it? Something online. Online? What was it online? Can't remember. Quite red, and it was online.
Oh, Red Dead Online.
Yeah, but that's a beta.
I'm joking. Speak to what's his name? Rat.
Dat.
Dat.
It was
Um,
that, yeah.
But you say
I'm joking.
The price falling out of Starlink, the price Fallout 76.
But yeah,
Is that not dropped?
it's gone down to 20.
Mate, it's like 15, 20 quid.
Yeah,
Still expensive.
Yeah,
Still far too expensive. I wouldn't pay that.
for its current state, nope.
Apparently there's
Maximum
just like
£3.
nothing to do. It's not a Fallout game because
Yeah, all the NPCs aren't. There's one NPC in the entire game.
otherwise everything's
It's either
audio, isn't
human
it?
or audio tape.
Yeah.
You find a tape. You're like, okay, so I listened to this audio tape. Okay, I've got to move to that. They've literally just taken away everything that was Fallout,
Well, it's the people that developed Elder Scrolls Online that did that.
Yeah.
which wasn't that great at the start either.
It was alright. It probably has more life to it than...
There was more to Elder
Elder
Scrolls
Scrolls
Online
Online
than there was to this. This is just literally a barren wasteland, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
exactly what.
It's barren
You
that
expect.
baseline with nothing in it apart from other people playing.
Yeah, which doesn't really add up either. Because
No.
we're all like, yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, they
£3.
basically were expecting the NPCs' place to be taken by the humans, but then didn't realise that humans are just dicks. You need the NPCs as quest givers to make it more lifelike.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone's just sprinting around, jumping, and doing woolsack drops on people.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
shooting each other in the back.
Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't think he listens to this, does he?
No, he doesn't.
But at the same time, if you shot him in the back,
You care about it.
what, for the next 4 years?
Yeah, you would actually. Yeah, Fallout 76 did get a pretty rough ride. But did you hear what, like, all the issues they had after launch, the post-launch stuff? Like, all the mess-ups they did after, like, one
Yeah,
after
I
another.
think we had this conversation last time
time,
because we
yeah.
were saying about the bags, weren't we?
It got worse after that. Did I tell you about the rum? Did I mention the rum?
Rum?
So they released a rum as well, which is a Nuka-Cola rum. And it came in a plastic bottle and tasted like crap, but it cost you $79.99.
What? No, I never heard of that.
And they got so many complaints off the back of it. And I was just like, literally, you guys cannot do something right at the moment. They were, all these people were so angry that they made a rum, and even the rum was supposed to be quite a poor quality as well. And it's just because it had Nuka-Cola on the front. And literally, it was just a plastic bottle.
Yikes.
And you're like, what? You can, for $14.99, you can go get a bottle of rum. It's in a glass bottle.
Because that's strange coming from their
They-
mac and
Fallout
cheese that they did
Yeah.
at EGX. Because that was some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
Yeah.
Phil wasn't so keen.
Bloody dreadful.
I actually really liked it.
Have you seen the Fallout cookbook?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've seen it now. And I've actually like, oh my god, it's expensive. It would take 3 months to get here. It didn't make sense. But it was $29.99 on eBay. I was like, oh my god, I want it. I was looking for all the pages like, yeah, this is awesome. I would love to get a blackberry mac and cheese.
Because
Or a Deathclaw steak.
I Platinum 4.
Good game.
Um,
Too many settlements, but good game.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Speaking of platinuming,
Yeah.
I platinum Day of the Tentacle.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you do that one on... what's it, where you go to the arcade and you've got to do the old game?
Yep.
Because
my
I've got
God.
that on my Vita now. That looks really cool.
It was.
The controls aren't very easy on the Vita.
No,
thought
they are
maybe-
not much fun.
Did you play it on the Vita or did you play it on PlayStation? Yeah, then it's quite a hard game to control on the Vita.
You get used to it though.
Yeah, I obviously suppose you will, but it's just the way that it's. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier than that.
But I really liked it.
Is it touchscreen?
No.
Should have been.
Yeah,
If I could've
it,
gone
it
this
made
like that.
it made sense.
Yeah.
It would have made sense to have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's on my list to complete. It's like 6 hours long. I'm really tempted just to give it a go.
Not even that.
Is it really quite short? Is it?
Yeah. If you're following a platinum walkthrough,
Oh,
like I was,
okay. All right.
25 minutes later.
it wasn't 25 minutes. It was like 2.5, 3 hours.
Not bad though.
But I did enjoy it.
I did the 100% completion on Monkey on the Xbox 360, but I didn't use a guide for that. It was just one game playthrough.
Yeah, I could have. There were a couple that I could have missed if I hadn't have been playing through the platinum walkthrough. But yeah, I think I got like in the space of
What's that?
That looks dreadful.
The new Coca-Cola Dark Rum.
Yeah.
I think over the course of a couple of days, I managed like 4 platinums on my Vita.
Wow.
Psycho Pass, Mandatory Happiness,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
is based on an anime.
So I've got that and I just don't get into it.
No, it's boring.
Yeah.
Like, really fucking boring.
Yeah. I remember when you gave me the code and you were like, you can play this one and you can do a review, and I started playing, I was like, this is
boring.
me. And I was like, when does the action happen? And then you go to the next scene. What would you do? Press X?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep pressing X. and hope
Visual
for the best.
novels are not my thing.
Yeah, I played Hidden Agenda, I understand.
Burly Men at Sea,
Oh yeah, I've got that on my Vita at the moment.
that I enjoyed.
Is it actually quite fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did turn it on. I did play it for like a minute or two, but I was like, oh, my Vita wouldn't need a charge, so I had to put it on and turn it off.
And I didn't realise that I had bought I Am Mayo
Oh, okay.
on PS3, and it was,
Crossplay.
yeah, crossplay. So I downloaded that and got the platinum on that as well.
Oh, nice.
Why do I know that?
It's in the list for like probably top 5 easiest platinums on.
Oh, okay.
You only need to press one button, but you have to press it lots and lots.
Start.
No, X.
Start. You have to press start at one point, I'm guessing.
No.
Just X.
Yeah, just X.
Did I tell you that I've gone through a bit of a state of purchasing PlayStation Vita games,
Have you?
but discs? Like the
Oh,
actual
yes. Yeah, I
games.
remember, because you were playing Uncharted, weren't you?
Yeah, that was the first one I started with, was Uncharted Golden Abyss. The reason why I'm doing it is because I know that the Vita's discontinued.
Mhm.
It's going to have no support on the PlayStation Plus, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? I really like my Vita. I think it's a really good little console. And I wanted to make sure that I had a selection of games to have for years to come.
Yeah.
Because I still play I don't call it my PSP anymore, but I've got a PSP. I call it the
That's your holiday
Theme Hospital player.
theme hospital portable holiday device or whatever
It
it's
is,
called.
good memory. The Theme Hospital portable playing device. Yeah. The THPPD. So yeah, I can't believe you remembered that.
Yeah.
So I've got my Vita. I'm actually tempted to buy a new Vita, which is the newer slimline LCD model, and not use it, and just keep it to one side. That when because I got the LED one, so the original, harder, heavier,
Yep.
more durable.
That's the one that I've got.
Yeah, the much better
That's the one
quality
I
one.
got.
But I'm tempted to buy the newer, smaller, thinner plastic one, just to have as a background, just in case my one breaks. So over the last probably month and a half, I've just literally got the list now. I've purchased Uncharted Golden Abyss, which I have issues with the name. I keep calling it the Golden Compass. The Jack and Daxter trilogy.
Nice.
That was quite cheap. I was only £7.
Killzone Mercenary?
No, I'm still trying to get that one, but I'm getting them all on eBay, and the prices obviously fluctuate up and down.
I really liked Killzone Mercenary.
Lego Marvel Superheroes Universe in Peril, but that one, the person sent me the PS4 edition, and then I messaged him saying, "Oh, you've sent me the wrong one. What's the returns process? And you can send me the right one." They said, "Oh, didn't realise. Sorry. You just send it back." And I went, "I can keep it, knowing it's more than what I paid for it if I trade it in." And they're like, "Yeah, sure. That actually makes it easier." And I was like, "Thank you, 5-star."
I like Lego Marvel Superheroes.
See, yeah, it starts off with Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I haven't played it far into it because I've obviously got loads of games now. Virtua Tennis 4 because I'm a big Virtua Tennis fan. And then I wanted Lego Marvel Superheroes, so I rebought it. So I've got Lego Marvel Superheroes on my Vita and currently on the PlayStation 4 because I haven't traded my PlayStation 4 copy yet. And then also as well, I've got Need for Speed Most Wanted
Nice.
and Lego Jurassic Park.
Nice.
So I've got now a pretty good selection of games to take away with me. So if I go away.
I have previously played when they were free on PlayStation Plus,
Which my Vita has about 8 of those games on it installed.
All Stars Battle, whatever
Oh,
it was.
wow.
They're kind of Smash Bros.
I missed that
kind
one.
of a game.
Ooh.
It wasn't great, but it was all right for some easy trophies.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat,
That'd be good to have.
yeah. Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed,
That was one of the PlayStation Plus titles.
yeah.
That was
Damn
really
it.
good.
Oddworld,
Got that one. Yeah.
new and tasty.
But the Vita version, because I played both, the Vita version, the frame rate's a lot choppier than it is on the
Yeah.
PlayStation version. And I actually have it on my PlayStation, then installed it onto my Vita about 2 months ago to play it. As soon as I started playing it, I went, no, I'm alright.
Yeah,
I'm too used to the
it's
console version now.
it's not quite as the frame rate's not.
Yeah,
up
it's
to
quite
the-
bad.
Yeah. Killzone Mercenary, because that was
Which I want that
PlayStation
game.
Plus, and
Got
I said to you that I was playing my Vita the other day was all because they had made Papers, Please
I've got that game.
free on
that game
PlayStation
was
Plus.
amazing.
Yeah, I've got that.
And I'm trying to get into it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
You're just not a good judge of character?
No, I am, but I don't know if I like the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll be playing it over the next couple of weeks, so I'll let you know how I feel about it in the next episode, because I've got it installed on my Vita. I've got like that and like loads of other games. Because I've got an 8 gig memory card full of games. So for example, I'm playing the original Metal Gear 1 and 2, because I've got Metal Gear Solid 3, which comes with those 2 games on it. So, and Little Big Planet. Yeah, so I've got loads of games on it. Including Papers, Please. It's true. Good story.
Yep.
True story.
What have I've also been playing Meat Boy.
Super Meat
Super Meat
Boy!
Boy.
Try and
And
play on that then.
Oh fuck no! I've got to a point on it where I'm like,
What level are you on?
I can't remember, 4th one.
The hospital.
Yeah,
I'm in hell after that. I play a lot of Super Meat Boy.
yeah. I don't think I've quite got that far.
Because there's the forest, and then there's hospital, and I think I'm on the last one, which is hell. But have you realised the Dark World yet?
Mhm.
Oh my god, I didn't realise it until I got to where I am now, and went, how come I can't... I was like, what's Dark World? And I
Yeah.
realised that there's actually a different side to every level that I've already played.
I've done maybe 2 or 3,
Yeah.
but if I find them, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
Not today.
not ever. No. But saying about Smash Bros, I've been playing Ultimate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, who you've been playing with most?
I've been playing the World of Light single player, mostly Kirby.
Oh, okay.
Who have I just switched to, though? Oh, I can't remember who it is now.
What
But
do they
there's
look like?
one... If I knew that, I'd know who it was.
What do they look
Phil.
like?
I switched to someone else and I can't think of who it is.
Okay.
Um,
Original character or new?
might be new.
Okay.
Hang on, I've got my Switch with me, so...
Find out.
You're going to make me want to switch. Because I'm on the cusp anyway.
I'm just going to load up Smash Bros.
Let's see your carry case. I'm a bit of a fan of carry cases for games. That's nice.
I hate that theme tune.
Why have they got a song?
You got some good games, man.
Fuck yeah, I do. Oh, excuse me.
Haven't you?
Pardon me,
I wouldn't
indeed.
mind seeing what Mario Kart looks like on it. Because that would be a game that I would actually purchase.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Playing as Pac-Man.
Playing as Pac-Man.
I completely get it. Cheap, yellow, he swallows. Oh,
He's
take
little,
that,
yellow,
that.
different. Yeah, Pac-Man. He's quite handy.
Yeah.
It's a really nice carry case. My Vita one's got, it's like that, but they're obviously Vita sized.
Yeah, this case came with the headphones and a cloth, screen protectors.
Wow, okay. It's pretty good.
Um,
There's Nintendo looking as well on the outside, so it makes it look even cooler.
it was Argos, I think I got that.
A goose.
Argus.
A goose.
You can turn it up.
Oh yeah, just getting the feel for it as well. That's mostly because I've not actually played with a Switch before.
Have you not?
It's the first time I've used one.
Busting your Switch virginity.
Right in front of you all.
Ooh.
I hope I don't just like, you know.
Everywhere.
But no, I really like mine. But saying about Pokemon,
Yeah.
Zachary is now into Pokemon.
That's a good
So
starting
much
game.
so that he is ruining it for me.
Really?
Because he has gone from liking it to obsession.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So we have had to, this week he's been on a tablet and Switch ban because that's all he's going on about.
What Pokemon?
Yes.
Like when I was a kid. Probably.
And probably like when I was a kid. I am basically raising a miniature version of myself.
Shit.
I know. But it has been nice over Christmas and this month getting into video games with Zachary.
I
And
bet
he
that's really
absolute-
cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he absolutely, I mean, he is obsessed with Pokemon. And he's watching things on YouTube and he's like, Daddy, did you know Electrode comes from a Voltorb? It's like, yeah.
What do you think I am?
And then
Retard.
yeah, he knows like all the evolutions. It's ridiculous. But it's got to the point where it's like, shut the fuck up.
What are you,
about
like 4?
fucking Pokemon.
Did you ever think you'd ever say that to someone?
No.
No.
I wouldn't say that to him. I just go,
How will you learn? Handsome Dan.
yeah.
Oh wow, this is really smooth.
But bless him, it's been nice to
Get some game time in.
yeah.
Oh, this is dangerous.
When you say game time, him going, why are you not getting that Pokemon over there?
No, he'll play it and he just wanders around and he likes changing all their names and stuff. But when I play, he tells me I have to go and catch certain ones or
I'm like, shut up, punk.
I do all the battling.
I'm an adult. I pay rent here. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be saying to the kid.
But
This
he
is your son, isn't
he
it?
changes out my team. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like the teams are always unbalanced and stuff and it's annoying.
Don't mess with my settings, man. I don't even care if you want.
What is your team? What 6?
I did the Elite Four with an Alolan.
They have a Alolan in there as well.
Yeah, you've got the Alolan ones in there.
Ugh.
I did it with an Alolan. What's the eggplant thing?
Execute.
Executor.
Okay.
With an Alolan Executor.
Yeah.
An Alakazam.
Yeah.
A Charizard.
Yeah.
A Venusaur.
Ha! I love Venusaur.
An
bad?
Electrode.
Electrode.
And a Pidgeot.
Pidgeot.
Yes.
Why not Pharaoh? I like Pharaoh.
I didn't have one.
Really?
Yeah, this Pidgeot had been with me from the beginning, so I had Mega Evolves for them too.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have Mega Evolves in it as well.
Mm-hmm. But only endgame.
What, after you finish it?
Just before you take on Victory Road.
Okay. What, do they just give you, like, the bracelet thing?
Yeah. I think it's a pendant though
Okay.
and the stone.
Okay. Okay.
And you don't get HMs in this one.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you cut?
Your Pikachu or Eevee gets taught it.
What, Eevee learns how to flash?
Yeah. And
What?
surf
What?
and cut.
What about fly?
No, you don't have fly. It's I can't think of what it's called now, but it's like a little kind of hot air balloon thing.
What?
That's dangerously tempting.
Yes, it is good. And then
that's dangerous.
and then when you're done with it, you can put it in the dock and have it on the telly.
That's what I was about to ask you. Was about the next bit. Is those controllers on the side? Are they the controllers?
They can be. If you take them off, and then there's a controller mount, so you've got a handheld thing, or you can buy a pro controller. I actually really like the pro controller.
Okay.
And they've even got NES ones for them because on the online, you can play a load of the original NES games, but online.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. So that's your next purchase now, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's either that or the PlayStation VR.
Ooh.
The PlayStation VR is currently £130 pre-owned game, and I'm like, you know what?
That's not bad.
I can string for that.
The VR is
fella.
good.
I already know that I'll get the Impatient, and I'd also get.
Super hot.
I'm an Until Dawn fan, and Impatient is a prequel to Until Dawn.
Oh, it's prequel, is it?
It's a
I knew
prequel.
it's by the same people. But
Yeah, so I'm interested in the storyline. And how...
I liked Until Dawn: Rush of Blood.
See, I'm not interested in that on the rail one. I want to be scared.
No, I'd much the on the rail ones. I'm happy with that.
Resident Evil 7 as well.
Yeah, I'm borrowing it off of Luke at the moment.
Have you put VR on yet?
Yeah,
Is it good?
I've decided that I'm going to platinum. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Sorry, I'm not platinuming Resident Evil 7. I'm not that much of a maniac. But I've decided I'm going to play through the story in VR.
Nice, because that's what I want to do.
And I've managed the first hour-ish up until... It's probably not even that, because I like to take my time. I'm in a fight in an attic or a loft space with
an old lady?
No, with a young girl, the main girl.
Is it scary in VR?
Oh, it made me jump, and I proceeded to call the game a twat
Yeah.
because I was just like, oh, fucking twat, because it did make me jump.
What's the frame rate like?
I'm playing it on a pro.
Oh, and I won't be playing on a pro. Okay, it might be all right.
It might be alright. I can tell the difference. I've played it on both, and I can see the difference.
Oh, so then I would see the difference as well then.
Well, not if you've not played it on a Pro, you won't.
That's true. I'm poor. I've got 2 PlayStation 4s that are just the normal ones.
You poor guy.
You know.
I've only got one.
One of them's a slim, and the other one's an old-fashioned one.
I've only got the old-fashioned one.
Yeah, but I did. I mean, I dipped into my savings and bought the
Pro.
the 50. Is it the 500? No, 500 million edition that they did, and then sold my other Pro that I have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I was tempted to buy it off you. I was tempted, and I was like, no, I won't. I might still get the VR, just because I want to experience this generation of PlayStation VR. I know that when the PS5 comes out, the PSVR 2 will come out, because the PSVR sold too many units now for them not to do it. Yeah. And other big game developers are now getting on board.
Speaking of game developers and stuff getting on board, have you heard about the Mad Box?
Yes. It being released in 2021 or 2022?
I didn't know. It's from Slightly Mad Studios, from the guys behind... Yeah, the guys behind Planet... Project Cars?
Oh, yeah.
The Mad Box is supposedly the next-gen console
to get
that's going to beat the pants off of Xbox and
Really?
Sony.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Like true 4K gaming, VR compatible with like
all of them.
Yeah, it's
like an open source style console, isn't it? In a way, but it's not like an Ouya. You're not talking like that thing.
No, what you saying? What you talking about? The Ouya was awesome.
Ouya.
Yeah, but didn't like the Kickstarter? It cost them like 7 million in Kickstarter. She took all the money. She ran with it, didn't she?
I don't know. They did give it a good.
It was right. I wanted one. I'm not gonna lie, but
I was tempted. I know one of the guys who was in Geek Squad with me. I know he bought one.
Yeah,
I remember hearing about that. Morgan.
What, from Chuck?
Yep.
Is it?
Oh yeah, he had one. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, this was. I'm just saying Morgan was the guy's name.
Yeah, no, I swear
was in
Morgan
Geek
from Chuck
Squad.
had one, didn't he?
I have no idea, dude.
Bloody knows, isn't he? I swear he had something that was kind of like that.
A beard.
He did have a great
He
beard.
did have a beard.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chuck, have you seen the trailer for Shazam?
I have, and it looks funny.
Does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to watch that.
He's proper stacked. That's not a bodysuit. He's actually...
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, yeah, he would have bulked up when he was in Thor: Dark World.
And died at the beginning of Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how sad that was.
What was sad?
The control looks a bit weird.
That's only... It's not confirmed.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good, that console, to be fair. And they basically said they're trying to prove a point, aren't they? Saying it doesn't take years of development and billions of pounds to make a console.
Mm.
You just need a good shell and Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing about it, isn't it? It doesn't cost that much to make a console, but for some reason they make it really expensive. I think a lot of it is to do with like maybe security softwares and stuff like that.
Mm.
How to make it not hackable.
Yeah.
Nintendo couldn't do it. Yeah, you still have to put lick your fingers and put them in the electrical socket.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working now. Yeah.
Lick it.
Real
and-
good.
No, that's not.
Push it.
No.
Push it real good.
Oh, you just reminded me. I watched Vice.
Right, is that any good? Out of 5?
Yeah.
So we're going to see it.
Mm,
You're going to say 3, aren't you? Or 4?
3.5.
You don't do halves.
You don't do halves.
Well, I'm doing a half this time. I enjoyed it.
Would I enjoy it more?
Yes.
I had a feeling I would.
I went in expecting something different. I still enjoyed it, but it wasn't quite what I'd expect. I think they weren't quite advertising it.
Is it a dark comedy?
No, that's the thing. It's not really a comedy.
Gotcha. It's exactly what I was hoping it was going to be.
It's humorous.
Yeah.
There are elements in it when it's...
Is it like W?
I've not seen that.
With Josh Brolin?
I've not seen that.
I was making sure you knew the actor. That was
I know who Josh Brolin is.
He's not seen that.
I've not seen it, though.
You've seen it, Phil?
I've not seen that.
Okay. As many other people know, but Josh Brolin, yeah.
I like Josh Brolin.
I've not seen that.
I thought he was very good in Men in Black 3.
I watched that for the first time last month.
I like Men in Black 3.
It was alright. I wasn't a big fan of the ending, but I liked everything else. I thought the ending was a bit wet.
Oh, no, I quite like that as well. I liked the dude, Jermaine What's-His-Face, as the bad guy
Yes.
from Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, he was good.
Oh, Jermaine. Yeah.
Clement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in... he was in Legion.
Really?
Yep.
I've seen Legion.
It's good.
Who's in it?
Jermaine Clement.
That's it anyway.
Prick. Drinking your beer with your side eye, you fucker. So yeah. When you go back to talking about your fucking Red Dead Redemption, well,
I have got like probably a whole another 20 minutes of content to talk about that.
go on then. Red Dead podcast again. What was it you were saying in the car about multiplayer, earning monies?
Don't want to talk about it now.
Have you heard of it?
What's that?
Red Dead Redemption.
Which one? The first one?
No, the second one.
I've heard about it, yeah. It's quite well known.
Have you heard of it?
At least I didn't put my arse up to the microphone, Philip.
I didn't put my arse up to the microphone.
You
I
put
moved
the microphone up to
to
your
my
arse.
arse.
Yeah.
First.
Where's my breakfast? So, what were you saying in the car?
So, I obviously am a bit of a fan. So, I've gone online and I've been paying attention to how the game operates and how it works. And obviously, I'm a big fan of the game engine and all the things in the background. So, I've started to map out all the stuff that you can do in the game. And so, it's not just doing the same thing over and over again. I wanted to keep it varied. And then I started looking at obviously videos online, and I started realising that, well, I know way more than the people online that what they're talking about. So I just wanted to start obviously having a bit of a conversation about Red Dead a little bit more than I ever would. But doing the content for the show, for the website and stuff. So what I've done, the first thing I wanted to do was basically go through that. I put top 10, but I realised there's actually 13 things you can do in the game. But I put top 10 because I thought it'd be easy.
Plus 13 is unlucky.
It's my lucky number, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. In certain cultures, actually 13 is a very lucky number.
I know.
Yeah, I know too.
Are you aware of that, Phil?
Who's in it?
Gary Oldman.
Don't know. Very nice.
So obviously I'm going to start at number 10 and then work way up. And I have done it in order of money. Because obviously a lot of people, when they want to know about how much
Is this
money you can
online,
make.
is it?
This is just now
Okay.
online. So obviously, Phil, I'm a huge fan of the single player. Obviously I've completed it, starting again. But also I'm a bit of a fan of the online part. I know it's very empty right now, there's not as much to do. But there is still stuff to do.
What, shoot people in the back?
You can do that if you really want to. That's not my form of play.
No, I know that's not definitely not your form of play.
I'm not a mica. That's not me.
You're not an uncle, are you?
Definitely not a lumbago. You know that's Matt, right?
Who dat?
Yeah, that's
Who's
uncle.
that?
Who dat?
Someone tried
New phone, who dis?
someone at work the other day, I called him. A lot of people now call him Micah because that's how he plays online. And then he came up to me and goes, "Oh yeah, use whatever, Hosea." And then the person opposite me goes, "You know that's not an insult, right? Hosea's like my favourite character." And I was like, "Yeah." So, one of the things that a lot of people don't realise you can do in the actual online game is when you're in a posse, you can actually there's 4 different game modes you can play inside of that. Very similar to how Grand Theft Auto operated. You'd have when you did the VIP CEO stuff, you could do CEO specific missions. So you had Headhunter, Sightseer, all these different missions you could do inside of your crew. And obviously in Red Dead they've got posses. So obviously the first month they've not done any updates apart from introduce Gun Rush, which I'll mention in a minute. So yeah, you have infighting, it's called, and then you got team infighting. Infighting is a game mode where everyone who's in your posse you can just fight each other. The fist fights only. It's actually quite fun, but I'm the only one who likes playing it.
Is that because you win?
Maybe. So there's infighting, team infighting, and then there's a impromptu race. You can put a cursor down, you can all race to it. Again, I bought the Unlimited Edition, so no one liked playing with me on that one because my horse, the Arabian, is phenomenal. It's double the size of their horses. So when they pull out and then I come up, and every person sees my horse, the person says, "That's a nice horse." It's like Donkey going, "That's a nice boulder."
That's a nice boulder. That's a nice rock.
Is it like a thoroughbred?
It's an Arabian. So yes.
Okay.
The Arabian thoroughbred. It's the...
thoroughbred.
Because I bought the Ultimate Edition of the game, in the online game, which Matt tried to make a joke about it, and I'll mention that in a second, you get the best horse as part of the game. And he turned around and he said something the other day, he goes, "Oh, you just like to buy to win." And I went, "No, Matt, I'm just a bigger fan, so I pay more money to the developer that I like to give money to." And he went real quiet and just went, "Got nothing to sell now, do you, Matt?" And I was like, "Thanks, Lewis."
That.
That.
So I got the special edition. Is that one, or is that the...
You got the $69.99 copy?
Yeah.
No.
I know I do get a horse, but I don't know what it is.
You get it for the single player.
Oh, okay.
So all your stuff is single player content.
Fine with that.
Yeah, you know what? I would, if I could go back in time, I would have got the single player one.
I'm doing my Doctor Who impression.
Newty.
What, you're a woman?
No?
Good.
Would you like a jelly baby?
I don't know that one. I don't watch Doctor Who.
Tom Baker. Jelly babies.
Um,
Fucking love jelly babies.
But is it that horse then? So I haven't got that horse.
no, it's a different horse on single player.
Okay.
Flavour
So-
did you get, Phil?
Juicy.
Oh. So yeah, no one plays racing with me either because I got the best horse. It's like double the size of all theirs. So I literally tower over everyone. I'm like, yeah, it's peasant.
It's like you two when you and Dat, when I turned up on Star Trek Online.
Yes.
And you were just like, yes, these are our ships.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, you're in like a little NX class, and then there's me in my Defiant class or Intrepid class. And the other one is called Hunt the Leader. Now, Hunt the Leader effectively is a 5-minute deathmatch, but you go into a certain. Usually, if I'm in Rhodes, for example, it will just you go to Hunt the Leader, and then you and your posse then are in a match where the people have got to defend the leader of the posse from getting killed by
Oh,
humans.
kind of similar like the GTA mode.
I was about to mention, yeah, it's exactly the same as VIP.
Protect the VIP or...
Yeah, executive search.
That was it,
Same
yeah.
as executive search.
Oh, yeah,
you have
yeah.
to go into an area. You're off as a leader. It's always me. I've just got my my buckle actually for my 100th hour as a posse leader. So you get the buckle, and anyway, you can wear different ones as you go. So yeah, Hunt the Leader. I'm invisible, but you only can be in a certain area. So I go to Rhodes, for example, and the tavern.
Invisible on the
Rhodes,
map.
I'm invisible, but they're not.
Yeah.
So then people all rush into town, and they try and kill me. It's only 5 minutes long, and you get about 150 to 200 XP. Just so you know, and when you're around about level 50, it's about 4,500 XP to level up. So it's not too much XP, but it's okay. It does enough, but you don't get paid for it. That's the big thing about it. What I do is I mix in loads of different game modes to keep the game fresh, and that's one of them. And no one ever does Hunt the Leader. I've noticed it's only a couple of people that do it, and I'm one of them because people don't look in the posse settings and actually realise there's loads of stuff you can do. And then number 9, this one is for that, is looting. A lot of people, when they kill a ton of people, if you're doing if you do a gang hideout, for example, you just killed 15 people. No one loots, but you get money for looting, and you don't have to buy food which you loot because you're picking up their baked beans, which cost $1.20. You're picking up their peaches that cost 90 cents. Where you're going to get paid like $10 a mission. You're going to have to look after your money, and obviously all your ammo can come from the looting, and also as well there's a chance of getting a treasure map, which you can get about $100 to $150 and 100 XP for doing one of those bad boys. So yeah, looting. A lot of people don't do it. You do about 10 minutes, you make under 100 XP, but you might get around about 10. I put $10, but I think it's about $5 actually on online. On single player, it would be around about $10 because the pay differences between the two games are huge. A lot of people don't do it as well. I mentioned it briefly a second ago. Buckle collecting. So in the challenges online, there's loads. There's like survivalist again, there's player versus combat, there's free roam ones, and they all basically are different ones. So one of them will say, if it's the animal hunting one, kill up to 10 animals, then 25, then 50, then 100, then 500, then 1,000, and you get like a gold award, bronze award, depending on which number it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you finish it, you get a buckle, and that buckle you can wear. And you just put it on your belt, and then if you've got that buckle, that means you've done something cool. So like one of them, for example, is ride from Valentine to Rhodes in under 5 minutes.
I've already done that one.
On single player.
Yeah.
They've also got that exact same one in the other one. You also got one where you had to ride from Coulter to Sadie Adler's house in 1 minute and 35, which is in the mission on the single player. You get there in that time to make.
Yeah.
That's how long it takes you. Another one is when the year is set, for example. So it's get to ride a horse for 1,898 miles. So that implies that the online game is set in 1898, 1 year before the events of the Blackwater incident in the single player, which is 1899 when the game starts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buckle collecting. That I haven't put a time or XP on that, but time, it's however long it takes you to do all of them. I'm going to aim to get all of them because I've got a few already. Like all the travelling ones, I've got all those. Herb picking, you can make a lot of money herb picking. You have one of the buckles you have to get anyway is collecting herbs. Another one of your buckles you have to do is selling the herbs to the doctor. You you have to eat the herbs as well to gain health for that anyway. So you might as well. There's a certain place I like to go to in Rose, for example, which has a load of ginseng and all that kind of stuff, and I can make around about $10 to $15 in about 15 minutes, which on that game is quite decent. And also as well, it does all your buckles and all your stats up at the same time. Then I put Showdown Series. Is this next one? That's the first entry of my list. Is the PvP section, which that's like so you've got Most Wanted, you've got Pick Your Weapon. Do you know about the game modes?
Yep.
Yep. So Most Wanted, for example, typical deathmatch, all v all kind of stuff. You can have a team one.
I haven't got the game, so I won't be able to.
Exactly, you won't be able to play it. But yeah, so with the Showdown Series one, the Most Wanted, how that deathmatch works, for example, is as the game goes on, it's only about 10 minutes, but as the game goes on, the more points you have, the more you're worth to kill.
Okay.
So if you've killed 10 people, you might be worth 15 points. But if the more points you're worth, you see them on the radar. So you can see the highest points people
Oh, I get it,
radar.
yeah.
That was like another game mode on GTA.
No, Max Payne. Max Payne 3, that was. Because a lot of the deathmatch stuff they brought onto Red Dead is from Max Payne.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another one called Name Your Weapon, which all the different weapons have different levels of how much points they give you. So if you use a throwing axe, for example, that's 6 points. If you use a carbine repeater, the most easiest gun to use in the game, you only get 1 point.
Have they got a gun game in there?
What kind?
No, a gun game. Like in... is it not called that in most other things, where you are all given a certain weapon?
Yes.
And then when you kill someone with that weapon, you then have another weapon to kill them with. But if you get knifed...
Oh, so you
If you
start
get
off
meleeed-
with like you usually start off with like the worst weapon. So they give you they say on like Red Dead they go, I'll start off with a little tiny knife, and then once you killed someone, then you go, here's a throwing axe.
They haven't, but they kind of have in Gun Rush.
Yeah.
Because as you go closer in, you get better weapons.
Oh,
So
okay.
the most furthest close is a pistol. It's a knife and a horse. Is the first things you see around the barrier of Gun Rush, which is the newest game where they just put in, which is basically their battle royale. So yeah, effectively they've done it in that, but you can just rush to the centre and get the most powerful weapon. So, it doesn't,
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
so basically Hunger Games is what they made.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Showdown series is basically just you can make a decent amount of money in XP. It's like 100, 200 XP, and around about depending how good you are, up to $20. But you might be about an $8-ish kind of event most of the time because most people are mid tier, and the occasional one you get winning. I put fishing on there. Phil loves fishing, but for a time of the game at the start, because no one else was doing all these other things, they thought fishing and hunting were the only two things you can do. But there's loads of other stuff in the background that people weren't looking into.
Oh, okay.
So fishing has to be on the list because it's probably how most people have got their money, getting the big, big ass fish for like $7.50, or you just go to certain rivers where you can get like some steelmouth trout or some pink eye salmon, and you can sell like 10 of those for like $25.
Or you could just sit on the corner, wait for someone to go and fish it.
You can do this, yeah.
And then they go and fish something, they put it on the back of the horse and maybe continue fishing.
They do, yeah.
And then you can just walk over to the horse, take their fish off and walk away with it.
You can, yeah. I've seen that a lot.
I've seen quite a lot.
Matt does that. So basically, you just literally ride up, you act friendly, you whistle at them, you wave at them, they all think you're cool, and as you walk past the horse, you see the big trout on the back. You steal it and ride off. Sell it for $7.50. I've also tried doing it as well.
Is
where
there voice chat?
There is, yeah.
Okay.
But I play my own party, so I can't hear what anyone else says. But there is regionalised voice chat. Yeah, it really annoys people. To be fair, it is
I've
very
never
annoying.
thought of that.
What?
I've never thought if you set up your own party,
It's silent.
yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about people in lobbies.
Yeah, I've always played in a private chat, so in my own private chat by myself, so I don't hear what anyone else says.
I've never thought of that.
Really?
It's the first thing I do when I turn the PlayStation on is put myself in a private chat.
Because there is
I'm
sometimes
offline
like
now,
if I'm in games, I'm just like having to go through and I'm just muting people because I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I just do it the other way around.
Background noise,
Mute
people,
yourself in a way.
dogs,
Yeah,
and
mute
people
myself.
talking. It's just like,
Yeah, I hate it. So I always put myself into a private chat. Ever since Xbox 360 I've been doing that.
oh wow,
It's just literally something I've always done because I'm such a private player, so I don't want to hear people.
private player,
Yeah.
player for money.
Obviously, you got your free roam events, and that's things like King of the Castle. What's the other one? There's loads of deathmatch modes. You have to only use your fists, and there's another one where you got to hold the bag for a certain period.
Queensbury
of time.
rules.
Queensbury rules, yeah. It's a weird boxing style. And then there's hunting as well. I put that as third place because it's if you kill a bear, for example, you get a decent amount of money. But if you better just kill loads of deers. Because you get the first one 3-star, and then you put that on the back. The carcass worth like $9, the meat's worth like $3.50, and then you just keep killing all the others for the meat and also for the pelts. If you get a good quality pelt, you can sell them for like $2.50. It adds up, but be careful when you go into the butcher, because there's butcher hunters now. Because they've not got enough content in the game, people get bored, don't they? So they just literally sit next to the butchers or across the street from the butchers, wait for you to turn up, kill you, thus making all your stuff on your horse disappear. Yeah, that's annoying. That is actually what stops me from hunting in big lobbies, and also as well doing big game fishing. So if I get a big fish, I'm like, okay, I don't really want this one though. I want the other ones because the other ones fit in my bag.
Yeah.
Because when I die, they don't disappear. It's only the stuff that goes onto your horse
It disappears.
that disappears. So yeah, literally hunter killers.
Butcher killers.
Butcher killers, and they just hang around the butchers.
How many people per lobby?
32, and there's 4 butchers.
Okay.
So there's enough people to
Was
literally...
32 the standard amount for GTA as well?
64, wasn't it? Still 32.
It was 32, it started on 16. And then they increased it after the year and a half.
So I thought it was 32 on Xbox, but it was 32 on... PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, it
But
was
it started
on the
off
ones.
16.
And then when they went to PS4 and Xbox One, that's
It
when
went up to 32, yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of dicks on there. But that's because they're bored. And I usually tend
Have you
to
done it on
find...
free aim?
There is no free aim.
Oh.
They haven't introduced free aim yet. Yeah, so everyone's auto aim. So everyone's got perfect aim, but I'm still amazing. So there's certain elements on, like, you can use Deadeye, and they've got 4 ability cards you can pick. They all have different things they can do and all that. And you can level them up. And one of them, when you level up to the next stage, which I haven't done yet, I can't remember what the card's called. When you're in Deadeye, people can't aim at you, auto aim at you. They only can manual aim at you, which makes that. I tell you what, when you're in a deathmatch and someone turns that on, and you're trying to do the auto aim, you're going, you're just doing that. They're there, and you don't compute straight away that they've got Deadeye with that on, so it makes it a lot better. There is things that balance it out.
I just don't like auto aim.
You know my view on
Yeah.
auto aim. There's no skill, and it makes an old-fashioned Western shoot-down when there's only 6 bullets in your gun and they've only got 6 bullets. It makes it so much more intense when you've actually got to duck and dive behind cover, like it would have been. People wouldn't just stand there and go bam, 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 because the aim. That's fine. Because the aim on the guns back then wasn't that good.
No.
You'd be lucky to hit a barn door with most of the guns because it was that inaccurate as it came out until they fixed the rifling.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research into the actual guns of that age as well. I got really obsessed with it. And then the stranger missions. So around the world, there's loads of people you get missions from, ranging from about $15. My actual favourite mission is really sad. It's caravan escort. So literally, they put me on the caravan, and I sit there being taken from one place to another whilst protecting an NPC driving a carriage, an old-fashioned wagon, and I'm sat there like,
Doesn't sound bad.
It's great for me. There's always like 2 NPC bandit friends.
Is my favourite character on the online part?
I don't know who your favourite character is.
The photographer.
The photographer isn't on the photographer in the shop. Or
The online on the one that you like look after when he's getting attacked by wolves.
The gnome. And the shop is there, but the person isn't in it. So I didn't know whether you meant the photographer in the shops or the photographer that you do the missions with.
The missions
He's really
with.
cool. He is.
I love him to pieces. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, that's a good story arc. That one is. No, he's not. But they might add it on later on with certain elements of photography and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment, the early online, there isn't enough content yet to say that he's not in there yet.
So do you think in probably about 3 or 4 years' time they might have like?
It has to be quicker than that.
No. Hear me out. So you know what they've just done with GTA?
Yeah, Arena.
No, with the
Flying cars.
remote control cars.
Oh, the one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they're going to do that with the boats on Red Dead? The submarine?
Oh, hopefully never. I really know because that. To be fair, that's set in 1909. That mission. So hopefully no, because the game's based in 1898.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping
Not.
Really hope not. I hope that they keep Red Dead to a realistic
Standard.
to its era, And all the weapons they're going to create, they can't have anything after. So you can't put in a 9mm in there. You can't do anything like that. You can't make anything that's overpowered, but you can go back with technology. So, for example, like the 1860 Colt Western, is beautiful. The 1880 Navy was one of them. I think it's called. It's made by Colt as well. That's beautiful. And if they make those kind of guns, I'm like signing up. I'll literally be throwing my gold at them. Which I've got 62 gold bars right now. Oh my god, it's so easy. The gold bars is the other currency which buys all the upgrades. And what are the upgrades when they're just material? Doesn't really mean anything. It's just
miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous is not the right word. It begins with an M though. Can't remember this.
Meniscus.
Basically, yeah, that's the
Meniscus?
upgrades that don't make any perks to how powerful the gun is. It's just material. It's just all the appearance stuff.
Oh.
It's an M word and I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, yeah, there's two currencies, gold and money. And after, with the stranger missions, so I can't remember what it is, they're going to move on. You can make some decent money on them. So there's a guy called the
You've
Boy.
probably got about 8 minutes.
And then the last one after Stranger Mission would be Gun Rush mode, which is the one they just released only about last week. And Gun Rush mode is basically your battle royale, which we talked about earlier on. You can have up to 32 people in it. The more people you got in there, the more money you can make, and the longer the game lasts, the more money you make. And the big thing about the game is not how many people you kill, but
Surviving.
how long you last. So hide in bushes, go into that barn and just sit there at the top and make sure. Always have yourself a gun just in case someone comes around the corner, or a knife. Oh my god, they are literally a godsend when it comes to people running towards you and you haven't got a shotgun, you just want to shank them. And if I'm not going to tell you all my secrets on Gun Rush because I don't want everyone knowing anything about my tactics, just hide. That's my biggest thing. If there's a bush, hide in it. And then every so often, your character, he will move slightly, which because after a while staying in the sill for a period of time, he will put his head up slightly. Just press your controller, he goes back down again. Otherwise, I will pop your head off. It's easy. It's auto aim. All you got to do is press L2. I then press down slightly because I'm inverted and I'm weird like that. So I press down, literally, little second R2. That's how you shoot someone in the head in the game. Literally, done. And you're like, oh, that's easy. I can't wait for manual aim. But with Gun Rush, you make up to $65 a match and 700 XP. So if you're thinking 4,500 XP for leveling up, yeah, I found the mode, and it's the most recent one. They pushed it the most as well. So Gun Rush mode is where it's at if you want to level up quick and get the money fast out of everything you can do. But you don't keep doing it because it's boring.
Yeah,
so,
I can imagine so.
if you quit out, when you die, they give you an option to start a new match. So we don't get paid. So you can go to another match. If you die within the first minute, skip the lobbies, go to another one. Really fast loading times, but yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's why I would say I mix up my top 10. So in the one night of playing, I'll play 6 of those things.
Okay.
So I'll do 4 or 5 on that. Go on, Phil. It's alright. It's because I thought you were going to say something about Matt.
No. Is there bounties?
Not yet.
Okay.
But they did. Rockstar just literally announced last week that they're bringing in a bounty system. They're also bringing in a regionalised dot system. So what that basically means, basically when someone's really aggressive on the game, their dot on the menu goes different colour. The more aggressive you are, what they're going to do is they're going to make it so you can only see a certain area of where you are. So it's regionalised. So you only see people in a certain distance. The more aggressive you are, the further away you can see them on the map. So if they're really aggressive, I'll be able to see you from the top left-hand corner.
It's a bit
but
like
they
GTA
can't see
in
me.
a way, where they used to put it as like a big cross or something that you could see them.
Yeah, that's the bounties. But they're also putting in that in too.
So, no, when you were killing loads of people, they put you as like a red skull or something.
That's it. That's it. Exactly the same thing. Yeah, but you can always see the white dot to the red dot. You can see them in the map all the time. What they're doing is they're going to make it so you can only see a certain amount of distance, and then the more aggressive that other player is, you'll be able to see them from further away. Which is actually a really clever way of making it so you could be, if you're a peaceful player, you could sneak up on people.
Yeah.
Because they would probably not know you're there till the last second. Where if you're playing with, for example, my mate Lewis, for example, I'll be able to see him from Valentine when I'm at Rhodes because he's notorious.
It reminds me of the time when we were all online playing GTA and streaming, and there was that guy on the roof of the Maze Bank or something.
That's it.
Who was like this unbelievable sniper who just as soon as we'd appear around a corner or something, he would pick us off.
Yeah.
And we had to steer clear of that area because we were just dying left, right and centre.
As soon as you got into that one zone,
Yeah.
you just pick people off. That's exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
And all of us were just like, where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I think it was on top of. It was on top of one of the big banks. I don't. Yeah, it was crazy how he was able to see us, and I was always questioning how his ability to see that far.
But that was funny.
It was good. Yeah,
because that was really when I was first being. Phil was Hatchet Man.
Hatchet Man?
Yeah.
Oh, was I running around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're literally just running around with the hatchet.
Trying to kill everyone.
Yeah.
That does sound like
going,
yeah.
Hatchet Man.
Yes. Yeah.
I actually do remember that now.
Yeah. Oh, the first thing you ever did on GTA Online. Oh, my God, Phil.
What was that?
Well, no, not the first thing he did, but the first time he logged in with us and played with us online for the first time in probably 2 years. Couldn't believe what you did. So he logged on, saw Matt. Matt pulled up in his beautiful car. Phil goes, all right, Matt. Literally pulled out his rocket launcher and blows up his car. Straight away, Matt is going like, what is the point of doing that? Like, why would you even bother doing that? You've literally wasted your own money. Like, he got so angry so fast. And I think after 20 minutes of playing online, he turned around and goes, I think I remember why I stopped playing with you online now, Phil. And I was like, oh, I was waiting for that to kick in.
Yeah.
It's just too easy, literally.
Every time you get him.
Because it was. I think the reason why I got into doing that was because that first time I accidentally blew up his car, I didn't actually mean to do it. Yeah. Because you guys went into the ammunition, and I just threw a grenade because I had loads of people like attacking me, and I threw a grenade, but it bounced off a wall and then bounced back underneath his car and it blew it up. But he didn't have insurance.
That's it. He lost the car.
And his car he went in. He did his car up, but didn't do it.
He did his car up, right? Yeah, this is very early in the game where you could do this. And he did his car up and was driving it from the garage to his house, literally in that time. And Phil owed him 150 grand for like a year on the game, and he had to like do missions and gift him the money every time he was playing. Like, it was just like, oh my god!
Otherwise, he would never play ever again.
Play online. He had to pay him money to play. Otherwise, Matt would be like, I'm not playing with Phil then. If he's not going to give me money, I'm not going to play.
That's amazing.
Because he got literally in that one stretch of land. He destroyed his car.
Literally, I think I just had people behind me shooting me in my car. So I went to throw a grenade. It bounced off the wall and went under his car. And I think
so
you guys
funny.
were inside buying some guns, and because I already bought them, I threw the grenade, bounced off, and was like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
It was hilarious though.
It was more hilarious his reaction than anything else.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good.
But then after that, I was kind of like, as soon as I knew he had insurance, I was like, I'm just going to do it, because he got so annoyed about anything.
Yeah, it's on that on Red Dead as well.
If you do, like with that time when you and him were playing in the lobby by yourselves, and you had the cars, and you had to take the cars to the area, and I literally logged in.
Oh my god! Oh
drove
my god!
down.
I remember this. What you used to gain from that? Well, to be fair,
Actually, I gained $2,000.
$2,000. Yeah, but we would have got 50 grand. I was like,
yeah, but Phil gained $2,000.
He's the worst. He's so dick. Some of the stuff you do when you come online, even I'm like, oh, this is the first time in a year that you've played with us online and you had to go and do that. And now I've got literally just...
It's more the reaction I get off Matt that I find hilarious.
Every time.
That's the only reason I do some of the stuff to Matt, because I just...
It's every time. Even on the group chat, you literally will bring up... He will say, the weather's really nice today, and you respond with, what's the weather like on single player on Red Dead? I was like, there's no link between what he said to you asking about single player.
No, there's there's no link needed.
I know.
He just needs to play single player.
Oh, it's so funny to me. This makes me laugh. I see it all the time now. I'm like, oh my god, he's just winding them up.
I have to say, whenever I log in and I see Matt online, which is a lot.
Yeah, unemployed.
Lucky fucker.
Yeah.
I always have a look to see what he's playing.
Yeah, it's either it's one of a few games. It's either GTA, Red Dead,
Star Trek.
Star Trek Online, and the other one is sometimes he plays Minecraft. But there's another game he plays a lot of. It's a real not even a game. I can't remember which one it is. It's a point and wait game. I know he plays Ark.
Oh, is it? It's not Fallout.
No, there's
Shelter.
no Shelter anymore. But he did for a while. I can't remember what it is. It's one of those wait games. Point a button and wait.
Point and wait.
Point and wait. I wonder what he's going to be like when I actually get on Red Dead. If he's going to be cool or if he's going to be...
Gonna go in and blow up his horse.
Well, I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much. I know that.
You just have to tolerate the shit that I have to do to him.
You have to let me know when you're all on the online, and I'll come in.
That'd be good.
I'll get it just for the online.
It is good, and when they've updated it a bit more, it'll be worth it. Just for the online game.
But Jump Force is out in 3 weeks.
Gotta get that.
I don't know what it is.
It's like anime fighting game.
Cool, sounds cool.
Mate, you don't even know. You don't know.
Don't know, bro.
And then a month later, One Piece thingy adventure.
Oh,
what's it
yeah.
called?
Then Kingdom Hearts was yesterday? Or
Yeah.
Yep,
out.
Kingdom
out,
Kingdom Farts.
Kingdom Farts.
Farts.
Yeah. Time to go. Time for bed.
I've been
Everybody.
Anton Vane.
Over Monkey Man Phil.
And Manky Man Phil.
Manky.
And I've
Filthy
been
Manky.
high definition. So if you facebook.com/Noah's Arcade UK, NoahsArcadeUK.com, and YouTube, so you can see us playing some GTA and
Yes.
getting sniped,
Yeah.
getting Wesley'd.
Getting done for tax evasion.
Oh dear.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ant.
Bye. That's the end of that chapter.
He's gone.
He's gone
He's left us.
for a train.
Right, now on with the real podcast.